We are all working for the best outcome for Rutland, but I have again found that ward residents are more informed about RCC activities than I am. If we are to be effective, we need to address this failure in information sharing. There are many examples of this. I'm just going to mention 3. Firstly, the transformation work. I'm finding out jobs are being merged and departments then needing to shed staff. Whilst I understand the complications with when to share, but a high-level view would be useful, as I found it discourteous and potentially embarrassing when looking blankly at said employee. Secondly, we have a budget for a flooding officer which was fiercely protected at our budget meeting. Could we please have an update on this recruitment process? And finally, members' queries. I've never been a supporter of this, however I do understand why we have it. I have spoken with other members as well, just to check it was not me. The efficiency of it is the issue we have. Concerns. As an elected representative for the residents, we should be treated as part of the organisation, as we are here to help promote RCC in our communities. So, when will we have robust and open communications with elected members and the executive, led by the leadership from the top? Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Waller.
Thank you, Chairman, and thank you for your question, Councillor Hemsley. The transformation programme was initiated under the previous administration and at the time of initiation was supported by a cross-party project board. The need to embark on transformation was driven by both the desire to improve services and to make significant budget savings. And it was clear from the outset that this would lead to some reorganisation and some redundancies. That is, redundancies of posts, not necessarily people, because the detail wasn't available at that stage. The transformation programme is a challenging programme with the significant budget savings required, and detailed exploration of all potential options have been ongoing throughout the last year, 18 months. This includes viable delivery structures which cannot be confirmed in detail until all relevant HR processes have been completed. What detail can be provided has been highlighted regularly through the member briefings that we all get, and most recently noted in the HR brief on the 10th of July. Additionally, since becoming leader, I have regularly updated group leaders on the progress of this work, and at their request, an all-member briefing on transformation was organised for last week. Unfortunately, due to staff sickness, it had to be postponed and will now be held in this room on the 29th of October. I'm sure, Councillor Hemsley, that you will appreciate that when you're dealing with staffing issues and redundancies generally, that there has to be a level of confidentiality. And at group leaders meetings, I have shared all that I have known. Thank you. On your second point about the flood risk officer, the recruitment process went live on the 2nd of September this year. The closing date for this job is next week, specifically the 29th of September, and interviews will be taking place in early October. On your third point, the target response times for members' queries is 10 days. There are times when it's not possible to achieve this, depending on complexity and staffing constraints. If members, and I would add, if members are not getting a response within 10 days and have not had an explanation as to why, could you please let me or your group leaders know, and I'm sure if the group leaders are getting complaints, they will convey this to me in our regular group leaders meetings.